program is what I would call systematic in nature, meaning it has different parts to it. It has a live fire training part, a dry fire training part. It addresses the mental concepts behind successfully training to defend yourself in that lethal encounter. And all those components, when you put them together, along with the legal aspects and some of the physical fitness aspects, are what will actually make you safe in a fight. So I wanted to give people a program they can follow versus just some tidbits of information that they have to figure out how to put together on the range. And I think that's the concept that a lot of people have missed in the past. Folks want to know, what do I do when I go to the range? And this book addresses that. The purpose of the DVD is there are a lot of people out there that love to read books and can absorb that kind of information, but I myself am a visual learner, and when we look at the EDIP model of instruction, explain, demonstrate, imitate, and practice, a key concept there is the demonstration feature of a good instructor. Anytime you go to a class, the instructor should have the ability to demonstrate what they want you to do. So what I'm doing by giving someone this DVD is I'm giving them that demonstration piece where I'm demonstrating the technique and I'm demonstrating the drill. And like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, well, video is worth 100,000 words, and that's what I want to get across with this DVD. It completely complements the system. In this program, I break down the mental training aspect into kind of two components. The first component addresses the preparation of the mind to utilize lethal force on another human being. The victim mindset is, it's never going to happen to me. The warrior mindset is, it's going to happen to me and I'm going to prepare for it, and I'm going to think about it all the time, because if I think about it all the time, mentally, when it happens, it won't be a surprise. After that, as we start to train, whether we're dry firing or live firing or driving home after a training session, what I call passive visualization is that imagery where we can think about, okay, today I'm attacked at a stoplight and I'm going to go through these actions. And the bottom line is, if we don't take the time at some point to say, hey, can I shoot an individual? A defensive handgun training program or any kind of tactical handgun class is going to do you no good if you can't actually take your handgun out, point it at someone, and pull the trigger if the needs arise. Where do we go from here? You've got the book, you've read it, you've got the DVD, you've watched the drills. It's time to train. In the book, it will guide you through scheduling your training sessions. That's the first thing you probably need to do, is look at your life and your time window and say, hey, I can actually start doing this on this day. Mark it down on a calendar. When I set a training session up for myself, I don't just randomly go to the range. I put it on the calendar like it's an appointment with an individual. I treat it like it's a meeting. So I meet myself at the range and I make sure that I actually accomplish that. You have the system, you have the knowledge. It's obviously going to be useless unless you apply it. Remember, there's a big difference between action and intent. You might have the book and the DVD and have the intent to train yourself to a high level of skill, but the only thing that's going to matter when you're out there in the real world and you need to use your skill set to defend your life or your family's life is whether or not you acted on that intent. So take action, schedule your sessions, hit the range, and go train.